Hi, this is Neets with your Gemini reading for this week. I've shuffled the cards already. We're using Oracle cards to start with this week. Okay, if you could subscribe to me, that would be amazing. It really helps. And if you would like a private reading, there is a link in the description. If you want to listen to some music that balances the chakras, some modern music, there's a link in the description too. Okay, Gemini. We've got stick with it, say I'm sorry, seek an expert, change the scenery. There's something that you're not sure if you're on the right pathway with something at the moment, and I'm being told that yes, you need to stick with it. You need to stay on this pathway that you're going on. I feel this like pull backwards, like you wanting to stop it and you wanting to change it, but it's not right to change it at the moment. You've got to go with the tide, unfortunately, because things are taking you in a certain direction that you can't control. Okay, so stick with this pathway. It may feel wrong to you, but it is actually right for you. That's what I'm getting strongly from your spirit guides, all right? You may want to say sorry to somebody. You may have upset someone or hurt somebody or people in the past. And it may be that you've had an argument with someone, or you've just not been very good in the past with certain people. It's time to say sorry. It's time to say sorry to the universe, even if you can't say it to them directly. Say it to the universe, and if you genuinely mean it, it will kind of help you to move forwards. It will remove some blockages, and you will have learnt something, and you will have grown from that situation. So it's important to say sorry, even if it's not directly to the person, but to the universe at least. Say sorry. Just say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I was like that. I'm so sorry. And mean it. And then it's like freedom for you then. Then you can start and create a new life. Okay? You can move on. Seek an expert. It could be that some of you are in a situation where some of you might be in a bad financial situation, I'm picking up on. Some of you might need to rechange your life to the point of like changing a career direction. Some of you might need to get away from somebody in divorce proceedings, or just to get away financially. You don't know how to get out of it. You're being told that you do need to seek an expert. You need to talk to somebody who knows how to help you. There is always help out there. Go to Citizens Advice, go to debt advice if you need it, go to a careers advice person if you need it, or seek somebody who can help you to feel better if you need it, a counsellor. Just do what you need to do to get where you want to be. That's the advice there. So yes, consider seeing an expert because it will help you. Change the scenery. So some of you may need to be moving location or house. Some of you may need to be changing your career, like I said. Some of you may need to be just getting away from a certain relationship. There are 3 different scenarios there. But it is time to change the scenery, because the past is looking bleak. The future is looking more productive and happy. Okay? I feel that in the past, you've had some situation that's not caused you much joy, and it's time to move on. I'm going to ask a bit more about that, Gemini. Can you tell me more about this situation, please? More about this situation. More about this situation. The 5 of Cups, the 5 of Wands, the 3 of Cups, and the Empress. Right, so, yeah. What's gone has gone. You can't get it back. The past, if it's not been very good, if it's been bleak, then it is time to move forwards. You have to accept that it's gone. You have to accept that it's not the right pathway for you anymore, and you have to let it go. You just have to let it go. And it will take a bit of time to heal, as always, but let it go, because your future is looking far more positive than your past. All right? There are still some obstacles in your way, in your pathway, things that maybe are stopping you from moving forwards, but they are going to get resolved. They will be resolved in whatever way they are resolved. Can't tell you how, but they are going to be resolved, okay? You will be able to resolve this, even if it's not in the way that you'd like to. I don't feel that some of the decisions you have to make are very nice, but what I do get is that it will be resolved, and it will give you that freedom again, okay? So if you've gone through all that, you get to a point where you're at the Three of Cups. Now that is a point where you feel free, happy, you're celebrating, you're mixing with good friends, you're having a party, you're in a really nice place in your life. There's a lot of love around you. You just feel in a great place, okay? But you have to get out of this situation that you're a bit stuck with at the moment, all right? Once you're at that stage, you'll go on to the Empress stage, which means you'll start to love yourself again. You'll start to be more loyal to yourself, more genuine and happy, and you'll treat yourself a little bit better. You won't beat yourself up anymore, okay? You'll be in a stronger position. You'll feel creative again. You'll feel inspired by life again. Because I don't think you have been recently, okay? It will put you back in a very strong position, and it's a blank canvas then, and you can do whatever you want to do from that point onwards. All right, so this is very, very serious. These changes are quite big changes. All right, I want to use these. What else can you tell me for Gemini? What else can you tell me for Gemini? Unexpected money will come out of the blue for you. It will help you to move forwards, or unexpected help with finances will come out of the blue and you'll be okay. Yes, it's the right time to cut off from a situation. Yes, you can rebuild your life, and you have got all the abilities and talents and gifts that you need to be able to do what you want to do in life, but you've got to get rid of all this first. The Three of Cups again. Oh, wow. The Three of Cups again. So that's twice. So yes, you will be in a position where you're celebrating, you're happy, you're going to feel good. I think by May, you're going to feel in a much better position. I think the next couple of months are going to be a bit tricky. But you've got to go through it. You've got to make these changes. You've got to get through over these obstacles. All right? You can do it, and you'll have enough money to go forwards. You'll be okay. I'm going to pick some animal cards for you. Now, these are going to represent your power animal that you need at the moment. This is the energy that you're going to need at the moment. Okay, so you might even be dreaming about these animals, or you might have been seeing a lot of these animals that come out. But if not, don't worry. It's just a message from your spirit guide. The bison. Recognize the riches of the past and the abundance of the present, okay? Some of you may be losing something from the past, but it's about being grateful for what you've had, and grateful for your experiences, and grateful for the road that you've had, and the things that you've had, and the people that you've had. You can have good things again in the present and in the future, okay? So it's just saying be thankful for what you have had and what you've got, but sometimes you have to let go of things to move forwards to new things, to new good things, okay? The badger. Abandon compromise and fight valiantly for what you believe in. I think you have to believe in yourself at the moment. You can't fight for something that's meant to go. You can't fight for that because it's meant to go, okay? But you can fight for yourself. You can fight to survive. You can fight to gain the life that you want. You can fight to be a better person. You can fight to get a better job. You can fight to get more money. You can fight to get a better home. So all of those things you can do, but you can't fight for something that is meant to leave you or go. All right, so that is something to bear in mind. The octopus. Travel across the earth and oversea to securely embrace your dreams. So some of you will be thinking about moving. Some of you will actually move countries. You'll move locations to a different country as well, some of you. So you may have to go to a different country to get to your happiness. But it's not for everyone, that. Or you may just move. I'm going to look at the dream cards. Some of you might have dreams about certain things, and let's see what the dreams mean if you do dream about these things. There could be a message in it for you also, even if you don't dream about them, but let's see what we get. Missing a bus. You need to slow down in your waking life. If you're dreaming about missing a bus, this is what it's supposed to mean, okay? You need to slow down in your waking life. Perhaps you're spending so much time paying attention to certain details, you are missing out on other aspects of your life. Find the balance to resolve this. Yeah. It can also mean that you might miss an opportunity if you don't slow down. So, or if you make the wrong decisions, you might miss an opportunity. So if a door's opening for you, I'd say go through it. See it as a way out, go through it, because there's something good on the other side of that. A cheating partner, right. So if you've been dreaming that your partner's cheating on you, you're feeling betrayed, not necessarily by your partner, but a co-worker, parent, friend, or somebody else. It can also mean your partner is busy with another focus and isn't spending enough time on your relationship. So yeah, dreams are hard to interpret. You have to start to learn about your own interpretations and what your dreams mean to you. I sometimes dream about a scenario about being close to somebody, but it's not about being with that person. It's just symbolic of meeting somebody who I'm going to be close to. Sometimes you can dream about, yes, if your partner's cheating in the dream, it doesn't mean that your partner is cheating. Of course, for some of you, that could be a possibility. But if that's looking very, very unlikely, then it doesn't mean that they are. It could mean that somebody else around you, somebody that you are close to, because it's a symbolic dream, you see, it doesn't always show you exactly what it is. It can be very symbolic. Dreams are symbolic. Sometimes it's the only way your guides can get it to you, because, you know, of how your mind works. They can't give it you exactly sometimes. It's really hard to understand. But so it might not be that your partner's cheating. It might be that somebody else around you who you're close to is not being very loyal to you. All right, so it could be something else like that. Let's have a look at that, actually. Let's have a look at that. Let's have a look at that. So, Gemini, what is happening with that situation? Knight of Wands, Nine of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. Right. Some of you may have got somebody around you who is in your life and then they're out again. They're giving you the breadcrumbing you, they're giving you a bit of commitment and then they're gone again. They're not giving you what you want. Only you can make the decision to move forwards from that situation, because it's not right for you. And when you do, and it's not that, see, it's not that that person's being disloyal, but you're being disloyal to yourself, if that makes sense. So the person's not giving you what you want, so you see it as a disloyalty, I guess. But what it is that you're being disloyal to yourself, because you know that you want something different to that, but you're not going for it. You're accepting bad behaviour. You're putting up with second best. And that's not the best way to go about things. So the Nine of Wands says you need to make that clear decision to leave that behind. The Eight of Pentacles means that your hard work will bring you rewards. So if you move forwards from this situation and you work hard to go forwards and stick with it like we began with, you will get the rewards. And it could be meeting the right person, it could be getting more money, it could be getting the house that you want. It's saying if you stick to this and you're loyal to yourself and you go forwards and get away from this situation, you will get the rewards that you want. Okay. That's all I've got for Gemini. I hope it resonates with you, but let's take it easy this week. Be kind to yourself, all right, and let's speak soon.